Hello vlog! Welcome to my guys! And for today's video, we are going to talk about two important requirements for a student permit applicant. So if you want to know about these two questions, just keep on watching. And for today's video, we are going to talk about two important things that many of you ask for. First question is, what are the documents or the necessary documents to be passed if you have a sponsor? And second question, how to make a good and effective statement of purpose for student permit applicants. Before anything else, this is just a disclaimer. Again, all the things that I'm going to talk about here are based on my experience and my husband's experiences. And all the viewpoints are not the same as the viewpoint of our agency, since alam naman ng karamihan na hindi po kami do-it-yourself or DIY. So, meron po kaming agency. This video is made especially just to help you. And our objective is to help others who are also just like us, who are first-timers. So, if interested ka sa pagpunta dito sa Canada, you are watching this video, syempre. So, the two questions that I will be addressing, so meron tayong kopya dito. Lighting na din siya. Andito yung laptop, kung mahiwagang laptop. So, medyo nagre-reflect lang yung light. Pero, yun nga, two questions that I have here, or the two queries that I receive most often are, first, yung requirements for a sponsor. At saka yung second one is how to make an effective SOP or statement of purpose. Actually, since yun nga, yung alam ng iba, one day lang, approved na po yung visa ko as a student, and that will reflect also to the decision of the visa officer of your OWPs if you have OWP. So a good SOP is really much needed as a requirement kasi wala ngang interview ang student permit application. So before I answer these two queries, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel of my husband, since dito po ako mag-upload ng more videos and more content na malalearn ko through my own thoughts, through my own experiences in our journey here in Canada. First query, yung requirements ng sponsor. So first document na napasa namin, since my sponsor, sa case ko po, my sponsor is my father. So, sa case ninyo, if your sponsor is your mother, your aunt, so basically, you can still pass and use these requirements. So, first requirement na pinasa ko is yung notarized support letter. For the notarized support letter, marami naman sa Google, pwede nyo naman siyang i-search. So, yung notarized na support letter, andun po yung name ko, yung name ng husband ko, at saka yung name ng father ko, which is stating na he will support us mentally, financially, especially, stating doon kung magkano yung amount of money that he can spare to help us and support us in coming here in Canada. Syempre, with attachments po yun. Next document is the copy of income tax returns. So this income tax returns consist of like 2 years na income tax returns. So sa amin is it's year 2018 and year 2019 income tax returns. This is to just justify the business of my father, which is located in the Philippines. So, pwede nyo po siyang i-attach na parang nagsasabi na nagbabayad po ng taxes yung company ng sponsor ninyo. So, with the ITR, pwede din po yung mga financial statements, pwede din po ninyo i-attach yun. Okay, so third document is the copy of business or any business proof na meron yung sponsor po ninyo. Sa case po namin, meron po kaming like tatlo. Okay, we have mayor's permit. Dapat po importante lahat ng documents is dated. So, most recent document na meron kayo, yun po yung ipapasa ninyo. So, mayor's permit, you have certificate of registration or COR, makukuha po yun sa BIR, and then copy of bank statements. Kung pwede, yung bank statements is nakapangalan, the same po doon sa mga nakaregister sa mayor's permit at saka sa certificate of registration, yung business name. And then yung proof of funds ng sponsor. And then, next document is a copy of a PSA birth certificate if your sponsor is your father or your mother para makita po nila yung relationship ninyo sa nakalagay sa pangalan na nasa affidavit. That will help your case na parang, yes, legit na you are the daughter or you are the son of the one who will support you, who is in the signed or the undersigned in the affidavit of support. Again, to repeat those documents, you need to have first, notarized support letter. Second, the copy of the ITRs. Third is the copy of the proof of business or any proof of that existing yung business. And then, lastly, the copy of PSA birth certificate if it is your father or your mother that is your sponsor as well. So, yun po yung mga documents. Yun lang po yung documents na pinasa namin para sa student permit application. Okay, the second query is about the statement of purpose. So, medyo mahaba po yung part ng SOP since nag-focus po kami ng over and grabe-grabe. Since yun nga, we all know that application on Canadian student visa or student permit does not have any interview, and so this SOP is like an encounter or conversation between you and the visa officer who will grant you the visa eventually. So, yun po. So, I have two things in mind when I made my SOP. And for those who already have my SOP, sana nakatulong at makatulong at magsilbing guide sa inyo sa paggawa. But this video will also help you on how did I made that SOP. First is, pag meron po kayong SOP na nakuha from friends or any other sources, make sure not to copy that SOP. Kasi iba-iba po yung case natin. So, case-to-case basis, iba po yung case ko, iba po yung case ng ibang applicant. So, pag mas honest ka at na-feel ng visa officer yon, mas mabuti. Just make sure that your SOP is the SOP kind that is very much simple but informative para sa visa officer, which is the one who will read your SOP. And then, next is, wag po kayong magsulat ng napakahabang statement of purpose kung hindi naman necessary. So, in my case, I think it's just 2 to 3 pages. So, pwede na po yun. Hindi naman parang, hindi naman requirement na dapat 5 pages, 6 pages, 7 pages. As much as possible, mas okay po kung konti lang. And you make sure that every detail and information in there is necessary for you to successfully be given a visa or permit by the visa officer. And then, next is, para effective din yung statement of purpose mo is, always think that you are in a conversation with the visa officer. So, para siyang conversation type of essay na you are talking to the visa officer. Yun nga lang, it's written form. So, dapat para ka lang nakikipag-usap, chika-chika, pero make sure naman na yung information, again, necessary. So, again, wala pong interview na katulad ng US interview ang Canadian visa or Canadian visa or student permit. So make sure that you'll make the most out of it, explaining everything sa statement of purpose ninyo. Okay, so ano ba yung i-include mo? Enough of the chika. Ay, papi! Ay, ma! In addition to having an effective type of statement of purpose, I included essential things in there. So, meron akong 4 na bagay na minake sure ko na nakasali doon sa statement of purpose. So, first one is my academic background na nag-shift to professional background, showing my qualities and the things that I love, na nag-push sa akin to push through the studies in Canada. So, nakita doon sa chismis or chika-chika ko na how much I love my job and how much I wish to prosper as to my career and growth. So, pwede din po ninyo i-include yun sa inyong statement of purpose. So, pwede po na mag-shift kayo from academic background. You tell your story about your academic background way back in college, high school, so on. And then, galing na academic to professional background. Kasi maganda po yun na nag-shift kayo from academic to professional. And then, make sure that you show your personal qualities that will make you be successful in finishing the education here in Canada. Mas maganda na paggawa nyo ng statement of purpose is gumawa kayo ng timeline draft na wala kayong ma-miss ni isang month and year or kahit year na lang, para mas maigi, ma-explain nyo ng maayos sa visa officer at walang lapses in accordance sa dates, walang missing dates. The next essential thing that I considered is that yung ginastify ko po na bakit gusto ko sa Canada mag further study and why not make use of your own profession in the Philippines. So, dapat i-justify nyo po yun kasi pwede kayong like, 'di ba, kung nakikipag-usap ka, pwede kang barahin like, bakit ka mag-aaral pa sa Canada? Ang mahal-mahal dito. Bakit di na lang dyan sa Pinas? Master's graduate ka naman, malaki na magiging sweldo mo dyan. So, dapat ma-justify mo yung mga ganong kind of questions or constraints. So, in my case, that's my constraint, that's my case since I have a different case. So, sa akin, I answered in my statement of purpose why I need to come here to Canada and why not stay in the Philippines. Meron naman akong master's degree. Okay, the next thing that you should also include is what is your goal after the completion of your studies here in Canada. So, dapat meron kayong goal kung ano yung gagawin ninyo, babalik ba kayo sa Pilipinas, which is dapat yun yung ilagay nyo sa statement of purpose na you have the intention to go back to the Philippines after your studies here in Canada is completed. Kasi alam naman natin, di ba, na if you have a purpose of not going back or future plans of not going back to your home country, then basically that's a red flag from the visa officer to not give you to a permit. Last but not the least, yung dapat ninyo essentially ilagay sa statement of purpose is your financial perspective. So, yun ang pinaka-importante. You should state in your letter about if nakapagbayad na ba kayo ng if nakapagbayad na ba kayo ng tuition fee? Ano ba? If nakapagbayad na ba kayo ng tuition fee? Sino ang mabayad ng tuition fee? Magkano ang laman ng bangko ninyo? Magkano ang laman ng bangko ni sponsor? So, lahat ng financial perspective, pwede nyo pong ilagay sa statement of purpose. Mas malaki yung pera, mas maganda. In my case, magkano yung pera ko, magkano yung pera ng asawa ko, magkano yung pera namin na joint, magkano yung pera ng sponsor, and especially, pwede nyo pong i-attach sa letter, yung letter of support if meron po kayong relative sa Canada, which is a separate or it's a separate document na naman. A letter of support from your relative, which is, again, pwede po sila ding mag-subsidize or mag-support sa'yo financially. So, pwede mo din naman yung i-include sa statement of purpose. And marami pa pong ibang pwedeng ma-include. Basta all about the financial perspective. Okay, so those are the essential things that you should really consider including in your, or to be included in your statement of purpose. Actually, meron pa po akong parang additional tips. So, in making your statement of purpose, you make sure that you made it with all honesty and with all your heart. Kasi mas madali pong makagawa ng essay type or conversational type of essays sa visa officer na pag nagsasabi po kayo ng totoo and it is from the heart. Hindi naman kailangan perfect since magsisimula naman kayo sa drafting. So, mag-draft lang kayo ng mag-draft. Include yung statement of purpose and what your hearts tell you to do. So, draft lang muna. And then next na yung polishing. Every one of us has a unique experience and unique background. So, might as well make your statement of purpose unique. Yung mga statement of purpose na mga successful po na nakarating na dito sa Canada is because they have made their statement of purpose unique as well. So, might as well, if you plan to make your own SOP, gawin din po ninyong unique. Just make a guide. Katulad nung mga binigyan ko na po ng SOP, hello! Guide po yon para mas maging maganda yung paggawa po ninyo ng statement of purpose ninyo. Hindi po siya, I know, hindi naman gagayahin. Pero sana sa mga plano dyan, huwag nyo na lang gayahin. Again, gawin nyo po siyang guide and gumawa po kayo ng draft based on your personal experience and personal background. Last tip, don't forget to always think, di ba sabi ko, it's a conversational type of essay. So, don't forget na parang you are like storytelling. Yung past, i-include ninyo yung mga background ninyo. Yung present, which is yung ginagawa na ninyo ngayon. And then, what made you come up with a plan that will really affect your future. Parang ganun. So, it's past, present, future. Huwag nyo na pong i-include yung mga bagay na hindi makakatulong or information that will just lengthen or alam niyo yun, makadagdag ng chika-chika sa statement of purpose na hindi naman importante. So, huwag na po ninyong i-include yun. Don't include also informal languages. Kasi nga conversational, hindi naman Pilipino din yung kausap ninyo or chika-chika lang. So, it's a visa officer. So, might as well note to informal languages, note to repetitive words, sentences. Kung pwede nga yung mga sentence ninyo, very short lang and meaningful. Basta wag na ninyong lagyan ng unnecessary information that will actually lengthen or prolong the essay letter or the statement of purpose. Okay, so that's the wrap up of our topic for today. For all the queries, the 2 queries that we have na marami ang nagtanong. Sana nakatulong ang content na ito para sa statement of purpose ninyo and your plans on preparing your requirements to come here in Canada. Okay, so may mga gusto pa din po na magpadala ng mga statement of purpose ko at saka letter of intent ng husband ko. I am still sending this LOI and SOPs. Actually, I already posted my SOP and my LOI, the LOI of my husband, sa different pages po na nasa Facebook. Actually, pwede po kayong mag-join ng different Facebook pages. Marami po siya sa Facebook. Makakatulong po sila sa inyo, especially if you are a DIY kind of applicant. Sa mga walang agency, pwede po kayo dun sa mga page na yun. Marami pong nakakatulong. Marami pong natulungan. For free. Wala pong bayad. So, hanapin nyo na lang po yung mga pages na yun. And for those who wanted to have a copy of my SOP and my husband's letter of intent, just leave your email addresses below this video and we will send it right away to you para mas makatulong kami and to guide you for your application in coming here in Canada. And for those na hindi pa po nakapag-subscribe, please subscribe and like this video. Dito po sa channel lang husband ko, since this is his channel, nakikihiram lang po ako. Thank you again, once again. Thank you so much for watching this video and sana nakatulong po kami, nakatulong po ako in your application for this very much important requirement. Thank you and see you here in Canada. Bye!
Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday bed.
What? Hello. Say hello there. Hello. I'm Zoe, who's always hungry.